Alrighty, I think we're actually good to go. So, yay! I think we fixed all the problems that we've been having lately with these streams, and I think we're finally ready to get these streams back, baby. Let's go. We did it. Hopefully, knock on wood, fingers crossed that the stream actually goes well. But hello, everybody. Welcome back to another edition of my Come Hang Out series of live streams. It's been a minute. It's been a hot minute since we've done one of these because, yeah, we've been having a whole heck of a lot of issues lately with my computer and OBS Studio, which is actually the program that I use to run these streams. It pretty much crashed for me last week, and it kept crashing, constantly crashing. I consistently had to restart, re-download the program again, and finally, I think it's finally working. At a cost, though. There is something that we cannot do, and it's something that I actually mentioned last week, or not last week, but the week before that, that we might be able to do, and that is making folders and, you know, just picture folders for some of the main Ninjago characters. That was the original plan. Unfortunately, it doesn't seem like we're going to be doing that anymore, because that overloaded OBS, and I was not able to actually open the program because there were just too many files in here. It was just way too big, and, yeah, so we're not going to be able to do that, unfortunately, but at least we have streams again, eh? I'll probably give you guys more updates with these streams as we go through these streams more. Is my internet working good today? The internet wasn't really the problem. It was actually OBS Studio crashing constantly because I had too many pictures on there. I tried to do the character pictures, and unfortunately that did not work. Ended up crashing the stream for a whole week. But we're here. For those of you guys in the chat right now, you might notice as well that this stream is running a little bit later than what it usually should. This is our traditional streaming schedule really quick. You'll see it on your screen right now. Usually we stream Monday through Friday, 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. Central Time, and I will always provide you guys with daily updates, obviously. But the stream itself, we're going to be running for a full hour. We're going to be going for the full hour tonight, as long as the stream holds up for the full hour. We're about 7 minutes in right now. So yeah, I plan to stream for an hour tonight. It's just going to be running a little bit later than usual, so keep that in mind. We're not going to be ending this in a few minutes or anything like that, no. We're just going to be continuing onward for the full hour as we traditionally do, and then tomorrow we will hopefully be back in full at the normal time. So keep that in mind as well, you guys. I did add a couple of other pictures on here, though. Since we can't do character pictures, we now have a separate folder for the Ice Chapter, which some of you guys were asking for. So I got some Ice Chapter pictures together, and there you go. Now we have Ice Chapter images. Fantastic. At the cost of doing character pictures, we have ourselves the Ice Chapter images. So yeah, guys, I figured in today's stream we have kind of a lower view count right now. Hopefully some more people will tune in later on. I did make a community post already saying that we weren't going to stream tonight, so I don't blame a lot of people for not being here. We will be back in full tomorrow, obviously, for the full live streams at the normal time. Livestream 72, pause and effect, finally. Yes, finally, after a week of waiting and messing with my computer and getting frustrated at my computer. What the heck? We're finally back. We're finally here. Yeah, I figured we could just run a casual stream here today, you guys. Nothing too crazy, just another one of these casual live streams. How have you guys been? It's been a week since I've talked to you guys, like formally. How have you guys been? What's been going on in your guys' lives and whatnot? What have you guys been up to? Am I excited for tomorrow's Generosity short? I am. Probably going to be staying up for a couple more hours, actually. Maybe going to bed a little early, waking up to review that short when it comes out. It comes out at 6 a.m. for me, so I have a couple of options. I could either go to bed soon and sleep until I actually wake up and review it, or I could just stay up all night. Probably going to stay up all night. So, you know, yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Going to be reviewing that when it comes out on Lego's official channel, which should be interesting. You reached 300 subs. Nice, not too shabby. 3 is the magic number. Yes, indeed, it does seem that way. It's been going pretty good so far. Building Lego, nice. I actually got some Lego figures in the mail today, some Ninjago figures for my collection. I got the Skull Sorcerer, finally, holding him in my hand right now. I did not have this guy. I never ended up getting any of the sets with him in it. So yeah, I got him. Finally, good to add him to the collection. I got Princess Vanya as well, because I did not have her either, so got her. And I got the original 2015 Ronin, because I did not have him just yet. So, yeah, you know, it is what it is. Thank you, James, for the subscription. as well. Yeah, I got some figures in the mail today. So that's pretty much what's going on with me. Starting watching you this January. Nice. Hopefully you've been enjoying the content. Going to be getting Lloyd's Legendary Dragon tomorrow. Nice. That's an awesome set. I think every Ninjago collector should try to get their hands on that set. It's really good. Am I going to pay $600 for the Summer Wave? Probably. Probably. If there's a set that I don't really need to get because I find it to be unnecessary, or, like the case with the Catamaran Sea Battle, there aren't any exclusive figures in that set. So for me, that set is not worth getting. But if that's the case for some of these summertime sets, I'll probably, not get them either. But, I'm probably going to be paying the full price for them. I think it's going to be the first time in a while that I've actually bought every single set from a specific wave. Speaking of buying a set from every single set from a specific wave, I ordered an older Ninjago set as well. The Ninja DBX. Got that thing coming. Found it online used for a pretty cheap price. So ordered that last week, and that's going to be here sometime this week. So I'm looking forward to getting that set, which I never ended up getting. OBS is unfair. Mr. Krabs is in there. Standing at the oppression. What? Standing at the concessions, plotting his oppression. Of course. Obviously. Bought Honor Colt. Nice. That's a good figure. That is a good figure. Let's see. Can we do a best ship poll? I probably won't be running any polls in tonight's stream just because I don't want to overload the stream for the first time back. So we're probably going to wait a little while and maybe do that tomorrow. Maybe we'll do some polls tomorrow. I just kind of want to warm back up, Let the OBS system sit for a little bit. Let it ease back into streaming. Because we have not streamed for like a week. So, thought I was going to have to declare bankruptcy because I didn't stream for a week. Thanks, OBS. Epic. Do I play Roblox? I do not play Roblox. Unfortunately. I do not play Roblox. You want to know how I got these scars? My father liked Roblox. What happened to the stream? Stream got messed up the first time we tried it, so we're trying it again here, and it seems to be working well so far. Going to be running a little bit later tonight, though. Going to be running for the full hour. So, yes, we will be back tomorrow, normal time. But hey, we got Ice Chapter pictures to make up for it. Yay! We'll probably be doing some other activities later this week, too. So, do I like Craig? Not really. Craig is not a great character, in my opinion. I think he's fun for what he is, but I don't know. I could do without Craig, if I'm being honest. Like, he's an okay character. I just don't really think he needed to exist. But that's just my opinion. Thoughts on the Explorers Club? Same deal. Same deal. I don't think they need to exist, but they do, and that's okay. They just don't really do anything. Like, the Explorers Club is very irrelevant to the overall Ninjago story. I don't think they need to be there. So, Pause and Effect is a boring episode. This is probably going to be a boring stream. I mean, it's going to be pretty basic, pretty straightforward. Not going to be doing anything fun tonight, necessarily. Just going to be easing our way into it. So, what's tomorrow's stream? Out of the Fire and Into the Boiling Sea. The longest Ninjago episode title in history. Hate the title of that episode. Way too long. Could have just called it The Boiling Sea. Called it good from there. Hope they make a live-action Ninjago show. I mean, that would be interesting to see, live-action Ninjago, but I feel like a large majority of the fan base would be opposed to that, I think it'd be interesting to see a live-action Ninjago at some point. Maybe, how they do, like, random Ninjago episodes sometimes that are, like, anime-esque? They animate them in, like, a 2D art style. Maybe they could do that for an episode, but they make it live-action. That could be interesting to see. What do I think about Scott possibly coming back? I'm not super excited about Scott possibly coming back. If he does come back, then okay, that's fine. If he doesn't, though, I'm not going to be super upset. Scott's kind of a forgettable character, in my opinion. So, it is what it is. Ninjago the musical. Yeah, we need a musical episode. Tommy Andreasen, get on it. Did I see the new Ice Age movie? I did not. I did not see the new Ice Age film. I heard it was pretty bad, though. I have a friend who used to be really big into the Ice Age films, and he texted me about it last week. He's like, yo, do not watch this new Ice Age movie, man. And I'm like, all right, I wasn't going to. But thanks for the heads up. You know what kind of sucks, though? Isn't Vincent Tong in it, the guy that plays Kai? Doesn't he play a role in the new Ice Age film? Could have sworn he did. And in that sense, I do kind of want to watch it, but at the same time, I don't care about the Ice Age movies. I think I stopped caring about them once 3 came out. The first 3 Ice Age films are pretty good from what I remember. I don't think I've seen 4 or 5. Or the new one, obviously. Sid died. Good. Spoilers for Ice Age 7 or whatever we're on now. Sid dies. Oh no. They should make Ninjago buildable figures. I agree. Especially when CCBS was a thing. That's when they should have done it. Similar to the Chima buildable figures. They should have done that for Ninjago. They could have worked that into the story in some way. If Prime Empire was around during that time, maybe that's what the avatars could have been. CCBS built up versions of the Ninjago characters. I know there are some knockoff companies that make figures that way, and they look kind of strange, I will say. But I think if LEGO themselves actually did it, we could see some pretty interesting builds, I think. That's always been something that I, kind of want to see. The closest we have are the Brickheads, of course. Can't wait for Stream 100 questing for quests. Oh, of course. What a terrific episode. Fantastic 10 out of 10 episode for sure. Do I want the Overlord to return? Of course I do. The Overlord is an awesome character. I think he should come back at least one more time before the Ninjago series wraps up. We have a $1.99 from Julia. Thank you very much. Internet doing okay? Yes, the internet's doing fine. It was mainly OBS, my streaming software, that kept on crashing. The internet was perfectly A-okay. But, I do appreciate the $1.99 though. Thank you very much for that donation. I do have donation sounds turned off right now on the stream, just because I'm trying to, ease ourselves back into streaming. I don't want to overload the stream too much on the first day back. But I was determined to stream tonight, so wasn't going to let that stop me. You'll still see the notification on your screen, but the audio is not going to be playing. So sorry about that. We will return to that tomorrow. So Vincent Tong is in the new Ice Age. I thought so. Close to completing the Hands of Time ninja suits. That's cool that you're close to completing that collection. The Hands of Time suits are probably some of my least favorite Ninjago suits in the entire series. I just think they're way too busy, especially Zane's suit. Zane's suit looks pretty awful in my opinion. I think they are worth getting though, obviously, for the collection. So, they're just not my favorite. Clutch Power song. Yeah, we need a full-on Clutch Power spin-off series, but the entire thing is a musical. Favorite Kai outfit? Kai's had some pretty cool ninja suits. Right away, the elemental kimono for Kai looks fantastic. The black, the red, and the gold. Same deal with his Skybound outfit. Anytime they can combine those 3 colors, I think that's fantastic. Is this your last stream? Nope, we will be streaming tomorrow as well, normal time. The only reason the title says, okay, people, let's do this one last time for real this time, is because we already tried to stream 3 times tonight. And if it did not work, we would just push the stream to tomorrow. But it seems to be working. So, no, we will continue the come hang out live streams after this. Don't you worry. Rip Pizza Time. Pizza Time will be back tomorrow. Don't you worry. It'll be okay. Pizza Time shall return. Just not today. Not in today's stream. Kind of want to ease ourselves back into it. How long will the stream be? We're going to be running for the full hour, and we're currently about 18 minutes in. So, hey Google, what's 60 minus 18?
60 minus 18 is 42.
About 42 more minutes. I was never good at math. Thank you, Google. Hey, Google. Who's your favorite Pokemon?
I like Slowbros. They seem really peaceful.
Yeah, but Slowbro is kind of a bad Pokemon, but whatever. Don't mind me. Kai and Nia's fusion suits are the only good ones. Yeah, Nia's is pretty cool. I think Cole's might be my favorite. Lloyd's is pretty good too. Not sure how to feel about Kai. Kai's fusion suit. Not the biggest fan of that. Hopes for season 16. I hope that they don't mess it up. Fingers crossed. It sounds like the season is going to be pretty crazy, all things considered. So I hope it's good. Fingers crossed it's good. I also hope that it's not the last Ninjago season because, come on, man. Ninjago has a lot of potential to keep on going. If they decide to end off the current storyline of our current group of ninja, I think that would be okay. Give us a new team. I'd be okay with that, Have I watched the new Demon Slayer episodes? No, but I've heard that they are good, though. I might need to watch them at some point. Favorite Zane suit? Probably Pink Zane from Prime Empire. That suit is godlike. Ask Google what's its favorite ninja. I don't know if it even knows Ninjago, but we can try. Hey, Google, who's the best Ninjago character?
I found 6 on the website fandom.com.
Whoa.
Every ninja ranked from worst to best.
Okay, here we go.
1-6, Kai.
What?
2-5, Cole. 3-4, Lloyd. 4-3, NYA. 5-2, Zane. And finally, 6-1, Jay.
So apparently to Google, Jay's the best ninja. That's interesting. I liked how for Nia they said NYA. You know, that's her new name now, NYA. But no, apparently to my Google Home Mini, Jay's the best ninja and Kai's the worst. I do agree that Kai is probably the worst of the team, but I don't know how to feel about Jay being in the top spot. NYA. Yes, exactly. Sometimes the Google's kind of stupid, but you know, we give it a pass. We give it a pass. It's trying its best. It's trying. NYA is my favorite ninja. Ask Google what's the 14th season. Okay, let's do that. Hey Google, what's the 14th season of Ninjago?
Seabound.
Ah.
On the website ninjago.fandom.com, they say the 14th season of Ninjago, subtitled Seabound, is preceded by season 13 and the island and succeeded by the virtues of Spinjitzu in season 15.
Okay, that's way too much information than what I asked for. I don't believe it. It's taken off the Ninjago wiki, and the Ninjago wiki is biased. The island is still season 14 to me in my heart. But, you know, you guys can think whatever you want. Ninjago staff says conflicting answers. Ninjago writers say Seabound is season 14. But then Tommy Andreasen says that he doesn't care. So, I don't know. Very conflicting. We have a $5 donation from Kai Hitake. Thank you very much for the $5. Google said Ninjago Core season 15. Yeah, see, it's taken off the Ninjago wiki, and then the Ninjago wiki is interesting to say the least. Some of their information is very, very wrong. I will say that. Google just said that season 15 was the core shorts. Yep, you heard it here first, folks. If Seabound is season 14 confirmed, then the core shorts are season 15 confirmed, according to my lovely Google Home Mini. So, yes, thank you once again, Kai Hitake, for the $5 donation. Really do appreciate it. Thank you very much. There's a little animation of a little doggy. What's he saying? Number 1, awesome. I like dogs. Dogs are awesome. I wish I had a dog. I was at one of my relatives' place last night, and he's got a big husky named Rex, and Rex is a fantastic doggo. Was hanging out with him a lot last night. Rex is a good dog. Very floofy. He's a good boy. I like him a lot. Ask Google who are the voice actors of the ninja. Like which one? Hey Google, who voices Zane in Ninjago?
Brent Miller voiced the character Zane. Would you like to hear more?
Nah, I'm good.
Okay.
Well, okay. Well, he knew that. He knew that Brent Miller voiced Zane, so that's good. That's epic. Let's see. Have I seen Boba Fett? I have not been watching the Boba Fett show. I heard it's pretty cool for Star Wars fans, though. Like, I got a friend who's a big Star Wars guy. He seems to really enjoy it. I'm not really a big Star Wars person, so I haven't really been watching it. You know what I have been watching, though? Peacemaker. That show is fantastic. I'm absolutely loving Peacemaker so far. On HBO Max, that show is awesome. Wrapping up soon, though. I think we only have 2 episodes left, but I'm probably going to be doing a video on Peacemaker, actually, when it's all said and done, because I really like that show. Ask Google if Chima or Ninjago is better. Hey Google, what's better, Ninjago or Chima?
Sorry, I don't have a way to compare those. But I found something related. Do you want to know are Chima and Ninjago in the same universe?
Sure, enlighten me.
Okay, ask me about it.
Okay, well, hey Google, are Chima and Ninjago in the same universe?
Here's a summary from the website ninjago.fandom.com. Ninjago and Legends of Chima exist as fictional worlds within Nexo Knights,
That's not what I
Lego
asked.
theme. The TV series was animated by M2 Film, the same studio that animated the early Ninjago set commercials.
Oh, you don't say.
People also ask me, is Ninjago a universe? Want to hear the answer?
No, I think we're good. Yeah, you already wrote us a novel. I think we're good.
Sorry, I don't understand.
No, I don't want to hear about whatever you asked, bro. We have a $1.99 donation from Alden. Thank you very much. Imagine Cole on a planet that rules by living cakes. That'd be... Cole would eat them all. He would absolutely demolish a planet full of living cakes. Nexo Knights. Yeah, exactly. Oh my god, this is hilarious. My Google Home Mini is a lovely thing. Got that thing for free as well. If you guys had Spotify Premium a while back, they were just giving those out. Apparently they had like a big surplus of them. Ask Google to play this song. Do you really want to taste it? Well, I mean, I would, but then that would get this stream copyright strucken, so I'm probably not gonna be doing that. That is a good song though. That is a very good song. Maya had wrinkles 40 years ago, but in Hands of Time and Seabound she doesn't have them. Therefore, it is now canon that she is a beauty tutorial YouTuber. She doesn't need like makeup or anything like that, man. Maya is beautiful on her own. She doesn't need any help. The wrinkles just went away naturally because, you know, she's queen. That's just what happens. She's like a rich wine. She just gets better with age. Is Bionicle and Hero Factory in the same universe? I don't think so. Let's see if the Google knows. Hey Google, is Bionicle and Hero Factory in the same universe? Kind of messed that up, but whatever.
On the website bionicle.fandom.com, they say Hero Factory was a Lego toy line produced from 2010 to 2014 and considered the successor of Bionicle. People also sometimes ask me, what happened to Lego Hero Factory? Do you want to hear the answer?
No. No.
Okay then.
Good lord. I think we all know what happened to Hero Factory. Maya has become the Aunt Cass of Ninjago. Yeah, she's probably the best character from Big Hero 6. I've only seen that movie once, but I remember her very vividly. I also do have the Big Hero 6 Blu-ray. Just never rewatched it, though. Maya's like Queen Elizabeth. They never age. True. Very true. Is this the last stream? Nope. This is just the last attempt to stream tonight. So we can probably edit the title. You know, that's probably the second time that somebody's asked that, so apologies if it's a little confusing, but we will edit the title right now because it seems to be going a little normal right now. The stream seems to be running fine, which is fantastic. You guys have no idea how happy I am that I can finally stream again. Oh my god, OBS, you were killing me that past week, dude. Do you want to hear the answer? Yeah. Do you want to hear the answer? No, I don't want to hear the answer. Good lord. Nauticon is 400 years old and he wants to marry Nia. I mean, that makes Nauticon pretty weird, I will say, but, you know, I'm not sure if we have specific ages for these characters, especially the ninja. I've seen people call the ninja different ages, so who knows, man. To me, they're always in their late teens, early 20s, so I don't know. That's just my headcanon. Tell me what yours is in the chat. Let's see. Season 12 pictures? Yeah, we could do Prime Empire for a little bit. Prime Empire. There we go. I've also switched around some of the other images as well in some of our other folders because you know, we can't do the character pictures anymore. So, just going to be switching things up a little bit. Do I like Misako? I mean, Misako's an okay character. Some people don't like her because she pretty much just abandoned Lloyd, which I agree is kind of a bad thing to do. Kind of makes you a bad parent, but she's tried her best to make up for that. And I think in the context of the Ninjago series nowadays, I think she's a pretty good mom. I just think she had a rough start in the series. So, I don't hate her, but I also don't think she's the best character ever, you know? Let's see. What's the best Ninjago season? Okay, let's try that. Hey Google, what's the best season of Ninjago?
On the website imdb.com, they say, Season 1, Rise of the Snakes, by far the best of the series without any doubt.
Really?
The Serpentine are great villains, and the direction that they take in expanding the characters of each ninja is very well done. If you haven't seen any episodes of Ninjago, this is the season to watch first.
Well, yeah, no kidding, it's the first season. Hey guys, by the way, if you want to watch Ninjago, start on Season 1. Yeah, no really? I didn't know that. You actually got to start at the in the pilots first. Actually, you got to start at the pilots before you watch Season 1. Yeah, we get it. We get it. We understand. Yeah, Season 1, that's weird. I don't think I've ever seen anyone say that Season 1 is the best season. It's interesting. I do agree that I like the direction that they took for each of the ninja, you know? That's just because Ninjago is just starting out. They had to give the ninja something to do. So, and Season 1 does have, like, episodes focusing on each character, so that's good. Good to know. It started with Master of the Mountain. Oh, of course, yeah. If you want to watch Ninjago, guys, I'd recommend... See, that's an argument that I've never, ever understood. Like, people that watch shows, they're like, oh, hey, you know, Breaking Bad, it's a cool show, but it doesn't get good until Season 3. I'm just, you know, using an example. It's like, okay, cool, I'll just skip over Season 1 and 2. No, I'm going to start from the beginning. I don't understand. It's like, oh, you watched the wrong season, bro. That's why you don't like the show. Oh, my bad. I thought we started at Season 1. These are just arguments that I make up in the shower. Maya or Coco? Probably Maya. I think she's the better character. Should Vanya be Cole's love interest? Yes, I think so. I think they would be very cute together. I ship them. to be honest. Something that I need to ask you guys, if you guys have the Vanya minifigure, does the hair, like, fit on the figure? To me, I have the Vanya figure in my hand right now, just got it in the mail today, and the rubber hairpiece, it's like a gold rubbery hairpiece, it kind of like, when you put it on her head, it just kind of like rises off the head and falls off. I don't know what to do about that. Does that happen to any of you guys who have the Vanya figure? Leave it in the chat. I'm not really sure how that's supposed to work, but yeah, I don't know. Very strange. I don't want to like glue the hairpiece to her head though, just in case I ever want to, give her a different hairpiece or something. I don't want that, but I just thought that was weird. I'm kind of curious if it's been happening to any of you guys, because I've never seen that happen before with a rubber hairpiece, and I've had some characters with rubber hairpieces before, like Kai, for example, from Ninjago. His initial hairpiece was rubber, so. Let's see. Rubber hairpieces are really annoying. Have the Ahsoka minifigure, and the same thing happens to me. Really? Yeah, I've never had that happen before, except, now with Vanya, that's happening. Very weird. Again, I don't want to, like, glue it to her head, but I also want the hairpiece to stay on the head, So, maybe I might have to glue it. But the issue with that is Vanya has two faces. So, if I glue the hairpiece to the top of her head, I'm pretty much stuck with whatever face I decide to choose. Yeah, that's weird. Hairpiece is fine for you. Yeah, I kind of wish, maybe I just have a weird one. I wonder if we could solve the problem with like heat or something, since it is rubber. If we heat it up, would that make it work? I know it happens with vinyl or whatever. You can make it, you can readjust the shape or whatever. Happened to you with Harumi? Interesting. Kai's old hairpieces also have that problem. I've never had a problem with Kai's original hairpiece doing that. It's just Vanya's for me right now. But it's interesting to hear that it's been happening with you guys too. Long rubber hair pieces that have that problem. Yeah, I can kind of see that. My first thought was maybe it's just not meant for the figure, but I don't know. It's just something that I noticed. It also depends on what angle I hold the figure at too. I don't know. Thanks for telling me, you guys. Thanks for giving me that little bit of insight. Glad to know it's not just me. Actually, you gotta start with Spinjitzu Brothers first. Oh, of course. You gotta start with the prequels. Obviously. Skull Sorcerer or Kalmar. I think the Skull Sorcerer is the better character of the two. I just like him more. I think he's more intimidating. I like his outfit. I like his design a little bit more. Kalmar, he's cool, but he just kind of seems like a retreaded Pythor, dare I say. Just drinking water, and I thought of Nia, or NYA, my bad. Spit on my water out laughing. Yes, NYA. Number 4 is NYA. Thanks, Google. Epic. If I could make one Ninjago MOC, what would it be? Ooh, there's been a lot of vehicles in the show that have not been, like, actual sets. I think my favorite one is probably Garmadon's 4-armed mech from Season 2. I've always wished that they would have made that into an actual set, but unfortunately they never did. So I'd say maybe that. Garmadon's 4-armed mech from Season 2, the one that he chases the ninja with. Either that or a Earth Driller vehicle that can actually hold all of the characters like it did in the show. That would be cool. If I could make a Ninjago MOC, it'd probably be that. Garmadon's 4-armed mech. I've seen people do it, and it looks awesome. I just need to, find the pieces to build it on my own. You made it into a MOC? That's cool. That's awesome. Might need to check that out later. In fact, I will screenshot you so I can recall what your name is there, Brick Legends, and I will check it out later on. Check it out on my channel. Will do. Product placement, that's A-okay. I'll probably check it out a little later. Brick Legends. What made you have your undying love for Maya? I just liked how her character was developed during Seabound. I thought she was a much better character in that season than she was in any other appearance. It just gave her a chance to shine, and I realized, you know what, this character is actually really cool. I like her a lot. She stood out a lot more in Seabound than the other seasons. Similar to how, Cole stood out to me in the Ninjago movie, and in Season 8 as well. So that's kind of how I started, getting attached to Cole's character a little more. Before that, Cole was just kind of forgettable in my opinion. So, how did I get into Ninjago? I got into Ninjago via a Lego Club magazine. I was real big into Lego in probably mid-2009, early 2010 is when I started getting into Lego, and I signed up for the Lego Club magazine because some of my cousins had it and I wanted it too. And I think it was the November-December 2010 edition that first teased Ninjago. And I was like, all right, you know, Ninjago looks kind of cool. I'll check it out. Oh, it has a show? That's cool. So I watched the show and I fell in love with it. So, you know, I've been here since the pilots. I remember watching the original pilots all those many moons ago, and I've never really left the fandom since. I've been a Ninjago fan since day one. No regrets. It just puts me into crippling debt. So no regrets. Buy Ninjago. Build your collection. I miss the original spinners. Man, the original spinners were so cool. You have to start with the pilots because it was the first to come out. Of course. I'd recommend watching Ninjago in release order. And then going back and checking out the prequels or whatever. The prequel comics. I'm curious to see when this Garmadon comic, or what this Garmadon comic is going to be. We know it takes place after March for the Oni, so I'm curious to see what that's all about. Did I watch the original Ninjago trailer? I don't remember watching the original trailer. I think I watched it after the pilots came out. I found it online. When I was younger, I didn't really have that much access to the internet. I didn't really have a phone, obviously. I was like, you know, this was like 2010, 2011. I was like 10 years old. I did not have a phone back then. My computer that we had, the actual family computer, was a really old one from the 90s that could hardly connect to the internet, so no, I don't think I remember watching the trailer. I just think I saw the advertisement in the Lego Club magazine and tuned into Cartoon Network during that time. So, and the rest is history. Another $1.99 donation from Julia. Thank you very much. Would I be a writer for Ninjago if I could? Oh, absolutely. If someone from Ninjago reached out to me and was like, hey, you want to write for the series? I'd be like, yep, say no more. You don't even have to pay me, bro. I'll do it for free. I think it'd be awesome to be a writer for the Ninjago series. Will it happen one day? I don't know. Fingers crossed, hopefully. I think that would be an awesome career to have. It's like, oh yeah, I write for Ninjago. It's awesome. Thank you, Julia, though, for the $1.99. I do appreciate it. Let's see. What do you mean, bro? You gotta start on Day of the Departed. Only the best Ninjago thing ever, of course. Day of the Departed. Beautiful. Excited for the Multiverse of Madness. Toby might be back. I heard that Toby might be coming back for Multiverse of Madness. Fingers crossed for that, man. He was awesome in No Way Home. You know, the movie's only been out for like 2 months now. I think we can mention that they're in No Way Home. The movie's been out for a while, so. In fact, I think the digital comes out at the end of the month, doesn't it? So that'll be exciting. Definitely gonna watch that. Who's my favorite YouTuber? I watch a lot of different people on YouTube. Not so much Lego YouTubers, surprisingly. The only Lego YouTuber I watch is Jang Bricks. I watch his stuff every now and then. He's probably the YouTuber I've been subscribed to the longest. Let's see, who's in my sub box right now? Internet City, those guys are awesome. Been watching those guys a lot. Internet City, they're really cool. New Rockstars, love New Rockstars. They're awesome. I love that channel. Who else is here? Sydney Watson. A couple of Transformers channels. I'm a real big fan of Transformers as well. So, and otherwise, that's pretty much it. Just a bunch of nerd stuff. Hoodlum Callum, Pokemon channels. I watch a lot of Pokemon videos. You know, not so many Ninjago videos. I don't really watch any other Ninjago content creator, but you know, Mr. Sunday Movies. Yeah, he's really cool. I like him a lot. Day of the Departed pictures. I suppose we could do Day of the Departed. Hey, look, it's what's his face? What's his name? Dr. Saunders. I couldn't remember his name for a second. 7:30 Mountain Time. Why am I still streaming? Because we got a late start to the stream today. Streaming was kind of messed up when I tried to start at normal time, so we're just going to run a little later tonight. We will be back with normal time tomorrow, so don't you worry. Just going to be running a little bit later tonight. Streaming past 9, this is cursed. Yeah, you're not going to see this happen very frequently. Late night stream, here we go, people. Alright, people, let's do this one last time, for real this time. Dr. Saunders. I hate Dr. Saunders. I'm just going to be straight up, I hate him. I hate Dr. Saunders. Not so much, which one is Dr. Saunders? Is he Crux or Chronix? I can never remember. Pretty sure he's Crux, right? Yeah, he's Crux. I don't know why I even bother. I get those two confused so often. Yeah, I don't know. I like Crux. I don't really like Dr. Saunders very much. You have to start with Season 11. Honestly, if you started with Season 11, it might make a fair bit of sense, because Season 11 was kind of like a soft reboot to the Ninjago series. So, you know, starting with Season 11 actually wouldn't be that bad. About to graduate middle school. Do I have any advice for high school? One of my biggest regrets from high school is that I was not involved with a lot of different things. So I'd recommend just getting involved. If you guys have clubs at your school, feel free to sign up for those. I wish I would have signed up for some sports, track and field. I wish I would have signed up for that. I got the offer for it, but I pretty much turned it down. I'd recommend just getting involved, hang out with people, make some friends, make it memorable. That's one of my biggest regrets from high school. I just didn't really bother with making friends or getting involved. So I'd say just try some of that. That's my best advice. Have fun with it, High school for a lot of people is miserable, but it doesn't need to be. It doesn't need to be miserable. You can always turn it around and make it your own. I'd recommend trying that. Get involved. What did I watch before Ninjago? What did I watch before Ninjago? Not a lot. I mean, TV shows I didn't really get into when I was younger. SpongeBob, maybe? I guess I watched SpongeBob. I think Adventure Time was out at the time, right? When Ninjago was first coming out. I used to watch a lot of Adventure Time, regular show, stuff like that. Making friends in school sucks. Yeah, it's difficult, especially for someone like myself who was socially awkward throughout high school. Wasn't really a huge fan of talking to people, meeting new people. So, didn't I watch Acceleracers? I did watch Acceleracers, yes, when I was younger. My local library had the 4 movies on DVD. I used to rent those all the time. And, bring them back home, watch them over and over again. Acceleracers was a god tier series. What about the giveaway? We're going to be announcing the giveaway winner on the 15th of February. By the way, guys, I'm running a giveaway over on my Instagram right now. Feel free to go ahead and check it out if you want to sign up for it. Still have a couple days left, so go on my Instagram. Sign up for my giveaway. So, Yeah, Acceleracers theme is amazing. Oh, yeah. Dude, the music at Acceleracers is fantastic. All things considered, man, Acceleracers has no business being as good as it is. It's fantastic. For a Hot Wheels show, good lord, Acceleracers is terrific. What's the prize? We are giving away a brand new, let me find it quick, got it right here, a brand new Lloyd's Race Car Evo set. I'll shake it around for you guys quick. You hear that? That's a brand new Ninjago set that could be yours. You just gotta go over to my Instagram and sign up. It's worldwide, so feel free to do so. Got another week to sign up for that. Thank you, Litbricks, for the $1.99. Litbricks says, hello. Hello, Litbricks. Thank you for the $1.99 donation. Always appreciated. Cahoots. We're going to be doing Cahoots on Fridays. Friday of this week. We're going to be doing the K-Hoot. So don't you worry. Season 4 pictures, sure. Just bought it yesterday. Oh, man. Well, sign up to win another one. You could always use 2 Lloyd's Race Car Evo sets, right? Honestly, a lot of you guys have told me that the Lloyd's Race Car Evo is one of the better core sets, so I'm considering buying a copy for myself as well. I don't really need another copy of it, or I don't really need the set in general, but, you guys have told me that it's good, so I might end up getting it for my own collection. But this one right here, this set that I have, is for the giveaway, so that'll be announced next week as well. So sign up if you haven't done so yet. Do I think I'd ever do a room tour? Yeah, I'd like to do a room tour. I just need to take down some of my personal information and whatnot from my walls. Have a couple of awards and stuff that I have hanging up that I obviously cannot show on video for fear of doxing myself. So I just need to reorganize the room a little bit, get rid of all the stuff that may reveal my location. So, it's kind of difficult to do one right now, but eventually I would like to do one. Personally, skipping the Evo sets, yeah, I can see why you'd do that. The Evo sets are not for everybody. I understand. When am I going to do a minifigure collection? That's actually coming very soon. I plan on releasing that sometime this month. I have some other figures coming in the mail that I've purchased that I'm waiting for. But when that happens, I will get started actually, filming it, getting it all ready to go. That video is going to take a long time to make, so I'm planning on working on that over the period of several days. So it's going to be coming out at some point this month. Just waiting for a couple more sets to come in the mail, and then I will get started on it. Or not a couple more sets, but a couple more minifigures that I've ordered online. Where's Waffle? Waffle is... Oh, she's sleeping on my jacket. How cute. That probably smells like a dog, Waffle. Waffle's my cat, for those of you guys wondering. So, yeah, I was hanging out with a doggo last night. My jacket's basically covered in dog hair. Let's see. What's one thing that Season 5 does better than Season 4? I'd say the scope and the sheer mass of Season 5 is much better than Season 4. Like, Season 5 feels like a movie to me. Possession's always felt like a movie watching it. Tournament doesn't really feel that way. Tournament has that TV show feel. Possession has more of a grander scope, I'd say. A grander scale. It's bigger, but it's not really better, in my opinion. I think that Season 4 is better in terms of a storyline, but Possession is still fantastic in its visuals, its story. It's amazing. So, yeah, Possession does that a lot better than Tournament, in my opinion. So, bada bing, bada boom. Have I seen the anime Black Clover? I've only seen the first couple of episodes of Black Clover. I didn't really get into it too much, but I've seen a little bit of it. It's just not really my favorite anime that I've ever watched. I want to watch it all at some point, though. At some point, I do want to go back and watch the entire thing. So, Teen Titans Go. I wasn't big on Teen Titans Go. I remember when the show came out, I tried watching it and thought that it was really annoying. So, yeah, not really super big on Teen Titans Go myself. And I've never really watched the original Teen Titans either. So, Jimmer Naganami from Menominee. Good lord. That's a throwback. You guys ever see the film Escanaba in the Moonlight? That's a terrific film. Very obscure film starring Jeff Daniels, but it's fantastic. Would recommend. There's my movie recommendation for the day. It's a very strange film as well. It's about a bunch of deer hunters that get targeted by the DNR and aliens. It's fun. It's hilarious. 10 out of 10 would recommend. We have a $5 donation from Cheshire Blade. Thank you very much for the $5 donation. If I had to swap out the 6 ninja for 6 already existing characters, who would they be? Also, have ever read Ninjago fanfics? Thank you for the donation. I have not read any Ninjago fanfictions. I've kind of stepped away from those. I wrote my own, though. I've been writing my own fanfictions for a while. Wrote that dream ending of mine for the Ninjago series. If I were to swap out the 6 ninja for 6 already existing characters, Skylar, obviously, I'd have her on my team. Maybe Benthamar, he's kind of proved himself to be a worthy ally. Akita would be a nice person to have on the team. Maybe Moro for that type of elemental leverage. 2 more characters. Who should we put on there? Maybe Vanya. She seems pretty cool. And we need 1 more, a 6th member in my dream Ninjago team. Let's see. Who would be a good what's another elemental master that's good? Yeah, I'm not doing Dareth. I'm not putting Dareth on my dream team. No, thank you. What's another good elemental master character, though? Definitely not doing Dareth. Maybe Pixel. Pixel's cool. She's not really a ninja, though. She's not like one of the 6 main ninjas, so I'd say Pixel. Yeah, Pixel's a good character. Pixel would probably take my 6th spot in that dream team. Tox is pretty cool too, I will say. Tox is awesome. Karloff's really cool. Karloff's just a big teddy bear. He's made of metal, so if you were to try to hug Karloff, might not work out very well for you. But he's just a big softie, deep down. So, little Nelson could be the meat shield. I suppose you could probably use Nelson as bait, It's like, hey, Nelson, run out there real quick. We gotta strategize quick. You gotta distract him, bro. It's kind of mean to do to little Nelson, but that's pretty much what he'd be good for. If Dareth was on my team, he'd most certainly be used as bait. Pictures of Season 3? Sure. Have I watched the anime My Dress Up Darling? I've not watched it, but I have seen a lot of stuff about it, and a lot of the stuff with the main girl. And I'm like, you know what? Maybe I should watch this series. Maybe this would be a good series to watch, binge on a rainy day. I'm just kind of waiting until it concludes, and then I'll probably watch it all. It is on the watch list, so I've seen a lot of people talk about it, and as I said, the main girl, what's her name, Marin? She looks pretty cool. Pretty cool. That's all I'm gonna say. Have I watched Cobra Kai? I have not watched Cobra Kai. You guys have been asking me to watch Cobra Kai for a while. I'm considering watching it. It has 4 seasons right now, right? 4 seasons. As I knock over all my Lego figures. The stream is still going. Yeah, hey, what's up? What's up, Kevin? We actually started a little late today because, my streaming software has been kind of buggy this past week, and it really was giving us problems when we tried to start at the normal time. So we're probably going to be running this for a few more minutes here. We got about 10 minutes left. I wanted to stream for the full hour. Yeah, we will be back with the normal streaming time tomorrow. So, let's see. Where did I post my fanfic? Writing one right now. Let's see. What if Lloyd got sent to the Never Realm instead of Zane? Ooh, that's a really cool idea. I posted mine on YouTube if you want to search up Ninjago Cessation. That's what it was called. I posted it on YouTube, wrote a full-on screenplay for it. Would recommend checking it out. I put a lot of effort into it. Thank you very much, Cheshire Blade, for the $5 donation. Whew, always appreciate it. Thank you very much. Have I set up those character folders? Actually, that was the actual problem with why my stream wasn't working. I tried to set up those character folders last weekend, and come Monday, the stream was just overloaded because there were so many pictures in my actual streaming software. OBS could not handle all of those images. I had one for the 6 Ninja, I had one for Skylar, Akita, who else? Master Wu, Garmadon, and Benthermar. That was the original lineup. Yeah, it doesn't seem like I'm going to be doing that anymore, though, for fear of the streaming software crashing again. So unfortunately, it doesn't seem like I'm going to be able to use any of the character pictures on stream because it just overloads the stream and crashes OBS every single time I try to open it. So it's kind of unfortunate, but it's better than, not having them is better than having them and not being able to stream. So it's kind of unfortunate. I do appreciate all of these Skylar images, though, still. I still have them on my computer. I will be using them for future videos, so they will not go to waste. Do I think that Dogshank is a decent character? I think Dogshank has an interesting design, but she's not my favorite Ninjago character ever. Thanks for welcoming me into the Maya simping community. Yes, of course, we're all fans of Maya here. We mentioned earlier in the stream how she ages like a rich wine, which is true. Favorite weekend whip? I really like the Shintaro Dungeon Whip. That one's awesome. For Season 13. Love that rendition of the weekend whip. My computer. Yes, indeed. Yeah, that's probably my favorite weekend whip. The Shintaro Dungeon Whip. Really don't like Seasons 8 to 9. Thoughts to convince me otherwise. I enjoy how, I guess, tragic and deep the storyline gets for Seasons 8 and 9. I thought it was a big, mature step up from what Ninjago used to be, and that personally appealed to me as an older member of the Ninjago community, but I could see why, some folks would not like those seasons. They do kind of feel out of place, I guess, compared to the tone of some of the other seasons, but I like that change. I think it's good. Also, the design change turned a lot of people away right away, the design changes of the ninja, but I don't think that's that big of a deal. If you can get past that, I think Sons of Garmadon and Hunted have a pretty good story. Hunted is kind of weak, though, compared to Sons of Garmadon. Season 8 is better, in my opinion. So, let's see. Close to completing my Kai minifigure collection. That's awesome. Hope you complete it. It's always cool to see what other Ninjago fans have for their collection. Yeah, I think I still need a couple of the random Kais, like a couple of the other random obscure Kais that aren't show accurate and aren't really applicable to the show. Otherwise, I think I have the full set of like show accurate Kai figures. So, it is what it is. Nia's guaranteed to go back to her human self because in the future image Jay saw of him and Nia in Season 5, should do a video on this. I think I've also done a couple of videos on that subject as well. Pretty sure I've already covered that. I think the big the big consensus right now in the Ninjago community is that the reflections from Season 5 Possession no longer matter. I don't think they're very applicable to the show anymore. Maybe back when Ninjago was originally going to end with Hands of Time, maybe during that period, maybe those reflections meant something. But since there's been like so many changes to the Ninjago series, there's been so many transitions from what Ninjago used to be, I don't think those reflections matter anymore to a lot of people in the community. Or at least that's what the current mindset is from a lot of people that I've seen. So I think that's kind of the wrong choice to make. I think whenever a show does something like that, where they show a vision of the future, they're pretty much locked into that specific future. You need to work towards that, otherwise that doesn't really make any sense. And it's quite the shame because I was a real big fan of that possession mirror scene, the reflection scene. But, it's kind of unfortunate, but I don't think it really matters anymore. So I guess that's just what a lot of people think. Even though they should matter. Reflections look nothing like how the ninja look now due to the redesigns. Yeah, exactly. Big red flag right there. The ninja do not look like their movie selves, which obviously wouldn't be the case during Possession's production, but what if Cole got a bowl cut? That would be very disappointing. Do I think that Season 16 will be like Spider-Man No Way Home concept-wise? I could see where that comparison would come into play. It seems like a lot of villains are going to be coming back next season, which of course was a big plot of No Way Home. I can see that being the case. I'm not sure about the multiverse stuff, though. Like, I don't think we're going to be seeing different versions of the ninja pop up, but like villains coming back and older villains teaming up, yeah, I can totally see that happening next season. So I suppose in that way it is kind of similar to No Way Home. Just saying. Let's see. Most wasted concept slash character. Most wasted character. Let's see. Like, what's a really wasted villain that had a lot of potential? What's a really wasted villain? I think Iron Baron they could have done a little bit more with, but you know, especially the Oni. I think the Oni they probably could have done a little bit more with, especially the Omega. Like, come on, man, the Oni were just kind of there to be cannon fodder to the ninja during March of the Oni. That's one of my biggest criticisms of season 10. Lack of Oni. March of the Oni, more like lack of the Oni, am I right? Yeah, Yang they probably could have done a little bit more with too. But the Oni were set up as being this like really dangerous, like evil force. And especially in the trailers for season 10, the Oni were shown like taking over different realms. It seemed to be like a battle between the realms, but then they were just kind of defeated by friendship tornado, as the kids say. So, I don't know, maybe the Oni. I think the Oni definitely needed a little bit more of a push. But, you know, it is what it is at the end of the day. Willem Dafoe as live-action Lord Garmadon. That'd be crazy. Willem Dafoe. Can you imagine Willem Dafoe with 4 arms? Last week's been kind of crazy. Someone fell on my nose and got the city gardens. Seems like kind of a big down, but then a big up. Because, of course, somebody fell on your nose. That doesn't sound like fun. But then you got the city gardens, so kind of seems like an interesting week, I will say so. I will say so. Sorry about that, but I'm also happy you got the city gardens. Did the Oni take over Chima? I mean, theoretically, they probably would have, right? If they were taking over all of the realms, they probably would have taken over Chima at some point. That makes sense to me. And obviously, the Chima crew, the live-action, or not the live-action, the anthropomorphic animals could not stop the Oni. And thus, they came to Ninjago and got beat by Friendship Tornado. How do I feel about Ninjago Core? I think Ninjago Core is a good concept, in theory, but I also think it alienates some of the older fans. So, I like the shorts, though, for what they are. Harmless little shorts, not really hurting anyone. I think they're kind of cool. Getting the microphone tomorrow? Nice. Yeah, microphone, especially the Blue Yetis, those are really good. That's what I use. Good stuff. March of NYA, of course. Yeah, my Google is kind of weird. My Google Home Mini. Hey Google, what's the temperature outside, bro?
Right now in Weston, it's 16 degrees.
Oh, 16 degrees. Beautiful. Is Ninjago Core canon? No, it's not. From what we've heard so far, Ninjago Core is not canon to the overall Ninjago series. So, streaming late. Yeah, we're going to be running for another few minutes here. We're about 57 minutes into the stream. So, we will be ending shortly. Wanted to get that full hour in, you know. Wanted to stream tonight regardless. Which non-canon ship is my favorite? Ooh, okay, don't get mad at me for this, all right? But my favorite non-canon ship right now is probably Jay and Cole. And Jay and Cole appear on the screen. I think they are, they would be pretty cool together as a couple. But obviously it's not canon, so don't get too mad at me. But I think, you know, Bruise, I'm a big fan of Bruise. I ship it. That's probably my favorite non-canon ship. Yes, nice and toasty outside. It's actually been pretty warm compared to some of the other days. Like last week it got to like negative, it was like negative 30 at one point. It's crazy. 41 degrees. Man, I would kill for 41 degrees right now. That sounds so nice. But no, instead it's just been negative 30, negative 20. It's just been real annoying, real cold. And it's dry cold too. It's not even the good cold. Just watched The News Never Sleeps today. It's one of the best Wild Brain episodes. I mean, to each their own. I'm not really a huge fan of that episode, but maybe I just need to rewatch it. It's been a minute since I've seen it. I do want to rewatch season 11 at some point here. So, which ninja is the weakest? I think right now either Jay or Kai. Kind of leaning more towards Jay, though. Nothing against Jay, the blue ninja. He's still a beautiful blue boy, but, you know, he's probably the weakest, apparently. So, you know, it is what it is. 62 degrees, Arizona weather is weird. I've been to Arizona a couple times. My dad used to live in Arizona, from what I can recall. So, from what he's told me about his early days. Did I know that both Caillou and Ninjago are both animated by Wild Brain? That's quite the weird combo. It's like, oh, hey, what are you working on today? Caillou or Ninjago? That's interesting. I think one of you guys told me that on stream before, but forgot about it until you just brought it up here. That's an interesting fact. That is very interesting. Let's see. Season 11 or Season 7? Probably Season 7. Honestly, if I had to rewatch one right now, I'd say probably Hands of Time. To me personally. Why don't we end off the stream on... Let's do fire chapter images since we're talking about Season 11. We've already separated the fire and the ice chapters as well, so that's good. That's something that I did do. And let's go ahead and answer some rapid fire questions. We're almost done with the stream here. Again, kind of weird timing for these streams, but we are almost an hour in. So let's get some rapid fire questions in the chat before we conclude today's live stream. We will be back tomorrow, obviously, at normal time. So, you know, today is just kind of a weird day. Season 9 is overrated. Yeah, a lot of people love Hunted. I don't think it's all that great, though. I mean, it's good, but it has some big issues that kind of hold it back from being, like, great, in my opinion. Have I listened to J. Cole? I have not. I don't think I've ever heard of that person or band or whatever. Can I get a oh yeah? There you go. Enjoy. Asphira or the Ice Emperor? Probably the Ice Emperor. He's a lot cooler of a villain. Haha, puns. No, I like him a lot more. Do I think that Season 11 was the worst season? I don't think it's the worst thing that Ninjago has ever put out, but I think it's one of Ninjago's weaker seasons, that's for sure. Do I ship Wu and Faith? Young Wu and Faith, yes I do. I think they would have made a cute couple. But modern day Wu and Faith, I mean, they're probably just better off as friends. J. Cole is a rapper. Yeah, I've not heard of J. Cole before. Have not heard of that person. Might need to check them out though. What if Ninjago switched back to the old formula with intros? That would be awesome. You know how much I missed the previously on Ninjago? I missed that. They should bring it back. Instead, we just get like a whatchamacallit. It's like a montage of what the previous episode was about. No, we need intros, man. We need intro, we need audio, we need someone going previously on Ninjago. I could do it. Sign me up. I'm free. We have a $5 donation from Kai Hitake. Thank you very much. Kai has so much potential, but the creators never seem to acknowledge him. He could be like Zuko, Todoroki, or Rengoku. I only know one of those three characters. But yeah, I do agree with you. Like, Kai has a lot of potential that seems to be overlooked by Ninjago staff. It's kind of unfortunate, but I'm hoping that next season Kai will actually get a nice little highlight. That'd be nice. I do agree with you, Kai Hitake. Thank you very much for the $5 donation. Thank you very much for the $5 donation. I appreciate it. Instead of something creative, now we get a Google slideshow. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Strongest ninja is Dareth. I don't know about that, man. I do not know about that. Gonna have to disagree with you on that. Let's see. What Maya or Skylar post should I make on my social media? I don't know, whatever you want, man. I mean, Maya's cool, Skylar's cool. Maybe make like a... I don't know. That's interesting. Whatever you want to make. Whatever you want. I'm kind of running a blank mind right now. I liked the meme that I made, though, where it was like, oh, we got no more snacks in this house except for me. Maybe do something like that. Maybe do a funny. Do like a meme or something. I don't know. It's up to you. Zane's Titan Mech or Lloyd's Titan Mech? Probably Zane's. I like Zane's a lot more than Lloyd's, personally. Maya was a true baddie in season 6 or season 15. True that. No more truer words have been spoken. Let's see. What other villains would I like to see in season 16? Let's end on that one because we're almost out of time. What other villains would I like to see in season 16? Obviously, I think the Overlord should come back at some point. You know, I've always said that maybe the Overlord should come back at some point before the ending of the series. Otherwise, for other villains that are alive, maybe the Mechanic. Would totally love to see maybe Unagami come back in a cameo or something. I don't think he should be evil, but maybe he should just kind of appear. Kalmar would be a nice surprise if Kalmar comes back secretly alive after he was eaten by Wojira. I think that Kalmar coming back would be fun. I don't know. I just hope they don't ruin any of the villains that they bring back. Like with Asphira, she's coming back. I really hope they do her character justice. I hope that she's a lot better in this new season than she was in season 11, because Asphira has a lot of potential that unfortunately has not been reached just yet. So with that being said, guys, that'll pretty much wrap it up for the stream here today. Thank you so much for tuning in. Let's go ahead and go over our streaming schedule one last time. Today's stream was kind of a weird one because we tried to stream initially, but it did not work. We fixed it though. We're all good to go now. And usually we will stream 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. Central. Went a little bit late tonight, so, you know, apologies for that. But we'll be back tomorrow, normal time, so stay tuned for that. Yes, let's get some hugs in the chat. It's about that time. Let's get some hugs in the chat, people. I've missed you guys. I'm going to give you guys lots of hugs. Lots and lots and lots of hugs. Let's get some hugs in the chat. There we go. Beautiful. Look at all the hugs in the chat. It's glorious. Finally, after all this time, I can give hugs again. Yes, indeed. Hug time has returned because we did it. We fixed it. Let's go. All right, guys. Thank you very much for tuning in to today's stream. Apologies for the mess that was trying to live stream today, but we finally figured it out. We made it work, and we will be back tomorrow for another stream at the traditional time, 7 p.m. tomorrow, Central Time. Be there or be square, as the kids of the 80s would say. So thanks, guys. You guys have been awesome as always. Thank you so much for the constant support over this past week. It's been kind of a messy week last week, but we're back here finally. We're back strong. Today was kind of off to a weird start, but we fixed it. We got back into the swing of things, and it was a lot of fun. So I'll see you guys tomorrow at the normal time tomorrow, and hopefully you enjoyed today's stream. Look at all the hugs in the chat. It's glorious. It's glorious. You guys have been awesome. I'll catch you guys later. Have a fantastic rest of your day, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.